Fire crews in Kittitas County have been working all weekend to get control of a wildfire that broke out near Rosa Creek. And another wildfire, this time in Kennewick, prompts a response from multiple emergency agencies.
And it's a hot start to our week, and it's just getting hotter. We're going to get ready for today and our dry and hazy 4th of July for tomorrow.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
And I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
Riley, it is the 4th of July tomorrow. Did you do any celebrating this weekend?
This weekend, I did not. I heard a couple early fireworks this weekend. I haven't actually heard many, but that's probably because I go to sleep so early.
I actually saw some on my way into work today.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting a light show on my way in.
No, I don't think so. But I think we should be expecting one for tomorrow.
Yes.
If we take a live look outside right now in Pasco, we're seeing, well, the light is out so far. It's a beautiful, clear morning. Taking a live look outside in Pasco through the Gisa Stadium Skycam. We're going to be getting ready for this fire danger that's still relevant. We have a fire warning in Grant County right now. We've got low wind today, which is going to be helping our firemen, and not a lot of rain on the forecast. Got a hot and hazy 4th of July that is ahead of us. If we take a look at our radar, we are seeing there's not a whole lot of movement right now. Again, it's going to be a very clear couple of days, as we've been seeing now for a couple of weeks. If we take a look at our temps right now, we are seeing the upper 50s and 60s in most areas. Still a little bit cool in the Tri-Cities and in Ellensburg this morning. In Yakima today, we're seeing 91 and sunny. Tri-Cities, a little bit of haze, and in Walla Walla, 92 and some haze as well. I'll get more on that in my full forecast that's coming up.
Thank you, Riley. Evacuation orders have been lifted for the Rest Haven Road area of Yakima after a grass fire prompted level 3 evacuation orders for nearby residents. The fire started at approximately 1:35 Sunday afternoon and is estimated to be around 400 acres. State fire assistance has been mobilized, and the cause of the fire is currently under investigation. Firefighters have a better hold on the Rosa Creek fire in Kittitas County this morning, and it's staying put at around 717 acres. Fire officials say the weather over the weekend cooperated with their firefighting effort, and they were able to get the fire 95% contained. All evacuation orders for the area have been lifted, and the scene was turned back to local firefighting crews Sunday morning. A fire near the Southridge area in Kennewick started Friday afternoon and prompted a multi-agency response. Crews were able to make significant progress on the fire fairly quickly, although damage to power lines left dozens of people without access to AC as temperatures soared near 100 degrees. The fire was considered to be contained and under control by 8 p.m. The size of the fire, when extinguished, was estimated to be approximately 45 to 55 acres. The cause of the fire is currently under investigation. Anyone with information on how the fire started is encouraged to contact the Kennewick Fire Department. Fire bosses issued level 1 and 2 evacuation notices due to the Moran Creek fire burning in Stevens County. Flames have scorched 61 acres in the town of Arden, just south of Colville. The fire began Thursday afternoon, and as of yesterday is 50% contained. One woman says she watched the smoke from her home for hours.
Got a text message from one of my boarders saying, you know, there's a fire behind your house.
4 strike teams and air support showed up to fight the flames. An incident commander with Washington DNR says this fire could have been much worse.
The fuels on the northern aspects and the eastern aspects are still pretty green, but green will burn. Give it a few more drying days and there would be a lot more risk if this fire had occurred in a couple weeks.
No word on what started the fire. According to the city of Yakima, the Natchez water treatment plant has resumed service. The city called for water conservation last week after stormy weather in the Cascades caused the Natchez River to become silty and forced a temporary shutdown of the water treatment plant. The city says calls for conservation were well received and really helped out. Even though the treatment plant has resumed operation, the city says residents should continue to make every drop of water count, as it's expected that the region will have a drier than normal summer. Well, with plenty of celebrating expected leading up to the 4th of July, the Yakima County and Benton County Sheriff's Office's Operation Dry Water wraps up today. The aim to keep waterways in eastern Washington safe for everyone to enjoy. Increased law enforcement patrols focus on reducing alcohol-fueled and drug-related incidents and fatalities. And of course, the 4th of July is tomorrow, and West Richland police have offered this sign to business owners who do not want anyone firing off fireworks on their property. Animal and code enforcement officers went out Friday to offer the signs. However, the agency also posted them on its Facebook page and invited interested businesses to download, print, and post these signs. They warn that anyone violating this law can face second-degree trespassing. Police say it is up to individual businesses if they want to post these signs. And there are a few things to do in our region over the next few weeks. The city of Yakima will bring back its outdoor movie and concert series. The summer concerts take place at Franklin Park from 6 to 8 every Friday during July. And through August 11th, you will find a mix of genres, including country, classic rock, jazz and fusion, and even Celtic rock. Miller Park will offer Viva la Musica concerts Sundays from 5 to 7 from July 9th to the 23rd. And there's the Outdoor Summer Cinema Series at Chesterly Park. Movies begin at sunset approximately 8:30 on 6 Sundays from July 9th to August 13th. The idea is for people to bring chairs and blankets and enjoy all of this free entertainment outside. We'll return in just a moment, but first Riley Fitzgerald joins us live now for another quick look at weather.
Well, we've been feeling it for a few weeks now. It's a hot and a dry one. I'll have your extended forecast coming up.
And presidential candidate Ron DeSantis is facing backlash after a video shared by his campaign has politicians from both sides of the aisle talking. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
This summer, GMA's popping up all across the country, spreading sunshine and summertime fun in the morning. It's GMA's Rise and Shine Summer Tour. Rise and shine!
Rise and shine!
So, could we be coming to your hometown?
Homeowners, Washington is moving to renewable power. Consider an investment in green energy. Rooftop solar with Solar Power Northwest, a true one-stop shop. Solar Power Northwest, a better way to solar.
Time for a new roof? Let Eminent Roofing replace it with a product so good you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with a limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again.
With the heat and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency.
Plus, to receive $1,000 off your new roof when you schedule by the end of July. So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
The 4th of July mattress sale is on. Save big on Tempur-Pedic at More Furniture. Find your best night's rest at an incredible value. Choose the Tempur-Pedic that suits your sleep style and get a free set of sheets, mattress protector, and 2 free Tempur-Pedic pillows, all for as low as $50 a month. Take 60 months to pay with interest-free financing. We'll also remove your old mattress with free white glove delivery of your new one. Sleep comes easy with payments as low as $50 a month during the 4th of July Tempur-Pedic sale at More Furniture.
Hey fans, it's Eric the Peanut Guy from your Tri-City Dust Devils. Your Dust Devils are back Wednesday, June 28th through Monday, July 3rd. Come out for a weekend full of fireworks. Saturday, July 1st, we'll light up the night sky thanks to Benton Franklin Orthopedic Associates. Then Monday, July 3rd, in celebration of Independence Day, we'll have a one-of-a-kind fireworks display, courtesy of U.S. Cellular. For tickets, visit DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It'll blow you away.
I'm Richard Karn, and I love my hose. It ain't those old hoses. This is my hose. The new Pocket Hose Copper Bullet, now infused with real copper, so your water is always clean and lead-free. Just turn on the water and watch your hose grow and grow. And when you turn off the water, away it goes. Our new inner tube uses 3 layers of high-strength latex on the inside. Then it's wrapped in a new polymer filament jacket, 3 times stronger than the other hoses, and I love the oversized, easy-to-grip fittings. Get the super light 25-foot Pocket Hose Copper Bullet today for only $29.99. But wait, call now and get our Turbo Shot adjustable nozzle, absolutely free. This is an exclusive advanced release of our 2024 edition Pocket Hose. Order now.
Call 1-800-616-7249 or visit copperbullethose.com. So call 1-800-616-7249 now.
Portion of Cap KV sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Now to the race for the White House and a video shared by the Ron DeSantis campaign concerning LGBTQ rights. The video is igniting debate across the political spectrum. ABC's Rhiannon Alley has the details.
This morning, members of the LGBTQ community on both sides of the political aisle are criticizing a video shared by the Ron DeSantis campaign.
Make America great again.
The video was not produced by the DeSantis campaign, but was shared on social media to coincide with the end of Pride Month. It compares former President Trump's record on LGBTQ issues with DeSantis' record.
I will do everything in my power to protect our LGBTQ citizens.
The video goes on to highlight DeSantis' support for restrictions on LGBTQ people, particularly those who are transgender.
Just produced some of the harshest, most draconian laws that literally threaten trans existence.
Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, who's openly gay, commented on the tone of the video.
I'm going to leave aside the strangeness of trying to prove your manhood by putting up a video that splices images of you in between oiled up shirtless bodybuilders. And I just don't understand the mentality of somebody who gets up in the morning thinking that he's going to prove his worth by competing over who can make life hardest for a hard-hit community that is already so vulnerable in America.
The Log Cabin Republicans, a group for LGBTQ conservatives, responded, saying Ron DeSantis' extreme rhetoric has just ventured into homophobic territory. A spokesperson for DeSantis' campaign responded to the criticism, saying opposing the federal recognition of Pride Month isn't homophobic. We wouldn't support a month to celebrate straight people for sexual orientation either. It's unnecessary, divisive, pandering. In a country as vast and diverse as the USA, identity politics is poison. Rhiannon Alley, ABC News, New York.
Neither Trump nor DeSantis personally responded to the video over the weekend. Coming up, the nation continues to be pummeled by severe weather as heavy rains and high heat are hitting from coast to coast. And Riley Fitzgerald returns with a look at your First Alert forecast.
It's the Star-Spangled 4th of July sale at Furniture Row. That's 5 days, where the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Plus, get 6 years, no interest. But hurry, the Star-Spangled 4th of July sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
From the very beginning, we've been taught safety is very important. It's an act of love. When we're on the road, every action we take gets everyone to a safer place. Each of us can make a difference. Slow down. Ride sober. Get endorsed. Get training. Alone we are strong. Together we are stronger. And together we get there.
Introducing the new line of crispy chicken pizzas from Little Caesars. Large pizzas with white sauce and crispy chicken, topped with either a swirl of barbecue, buffalo, or garlic parm sauce, or choose no swirl at all. New crispy chicken pizzas available online for $9.99.
Pizza. Hey fans, it's Eric the Peanut Guy from your Tri-City Dust Devils. Your Dust Devils are back Wednesday, June 28th through Monday, July 3rd. Come out for a weekend full of fireworks. Saturday, July 1st, will light up the night sky thanks to Benton Franklin Orthopedic Associates. Then Monday, July 3rd, in celebration of Independence Day, we'll have a one-of-a-kind fireworks display, courtesy of U.S. Cellular. For tickets, visit DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It'll blow you away.
Bikes, pancakes, a parade, the cardboard regatta, fireworks, and so much more as Apple Valley News Now welcomes Pasco's grand old 4th of July celebration. Get more information at PascoGeo4.com, and we'll see you at Pasco's grand old 4th of July.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino presents one outdoor concert with two great groups. Ramon Ayala, the king of accordion, is back with Mariachi Los Comperos live in concert Friday, July 21st. Come dance under the stars to Grammy Award-winning legends for an unforgettable outdoor concert packed with fun, food, and more. Tickets are now on sale at wildhorseresort.com. Wild Horse Resort and Casino, Pendleton, Oregon.
You're getting a $1,000 check for Dayspring Ministries.
The need that the women have in the jail is tremendous. Knowing that you're helping someone else, you know, and that you're making a difference in their life.
She's like my hero. I just want to be just like her when I get older.
All goes to God, because I couldn't do it without him.
STCU's volunteers count are as volunteers in our communities. Please tell us a story of someone you believe is making an impact.
It's the Star Spangled 4th of July sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or check out the Summit for only $299.99. Plus 6 years no interest and free shipping. But hurry, the Star Spangled 4th of July sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
4th of July Summit on the 4th. Fly the Northwest, Tuesday. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Well, I'm not Jason Valentine, I'm Riley Fitzgerald. Anyways, we're taking a live look outside at Pasco at the Giza Stadium. Skycam, beautiful morning so far that we have going on. Very clear day right now. Fire danger is still relevant. We've been seeing it now for a couple of days as we get these very high temperatures, very dry conditions, but we do have low wind today, which might be helping out our first responders. We've got a hot and hazy 4th of July. That is tomorrow, so if you're planning on celebrating, you'll still be able to see the fireworks, but it will be a little hazy across our entire region. We do have a fire weather warning tonight through 11 o'clock. Fire weather warning is for first responders to know that we have some conditions to be aware for. That's happening in Grant County this evening. Similar conditions, though, throughout the rest of the area. Our temperatures right now, we're in the upper 50s across the region. Low spots are in the Tri-Cities and in Ellensburg. So still a little bit cool as you make your way outside, but it's going to be raising quite a bit. If we take a look at our futurecast, it is pretty dry and clear from Monday morning into Monday evening and into our 4th of July Tuesday. Maybe a few little clouds popping out between Tuesday and Wednesday, but other than that, there's nothing to pause about. Not a whole lot going on our futurecast in terms of our clouds. Our highs for today, we're going to be seeing the upper 80s, lower 90s across the Yakima Valley. In the Mid-Columbia, upper 80s and lower 90s as well, and in the Blues, upper 80s and lower 90s. So similar conditions across the entire area today. Very beautiful, very hot today. In a lot of areas, we've got some haze. For this evening, upper 50s, lower 60s, so we're dropping about 30 degrees from our highs today into our very clear, a little bit hazy evening tonight. If we take a look at our wind speeds right now, they're staying pretty low across most of our areas, single digits for the most part, but in the southwest area, we're seeing some double digits start to pop up in our areas. Some wind gusts tonight in the Tri-Cities, but they're staying otherwise pretty low. If we take a look at our 7-day forecast, we're seeing just 90s completely across the board. A little bit of haze we see tomorrow in Yakima, and our overnight lows are staying in the 60s this week. So beautiful evenings, beautiful days as well. We're getting a little bit more cloud coverage as we get later on in our work week. Tri-Cities is seeing a lot more haze than the Yakima Valley is. We're seeing a lot of haze because of those wildfires that we've been experiencing, especially this weekend. In the Tri-Cities, we're going to possibly even see the triple digits towards the end of this week. And a lot of that haze, even as we celebrate that 4th of July. Take a look at the end of the week. We're going to be seeing some very warm overnight lows. So we're going to be seeing some very nice warm evenings coming up later on this week. In Walla Walla, we're seeing pretty low 90s for the start of this work week into the upper 90s, even 100 on our Thursday. Again, a lot of haze for the next couple of days in the Yakima Valley, in the Mid-Columbia, and in the Walla Walla area. Other than that, beautiful days today. We got some haze in our areas. We're going to be seeing a beautiful Monday, and we're going to be getting ready for the 4th of July. Jill, I'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Riley. Well, the weather is affecting the long July 4th holiday weekend with both heavy rain and dangerous heat from coast to coast. Temperatures soaring above 100 degrees in California and heat indexes up to 110 in the southeastern U.S. 68 million Americans affected. ABC's Rena Roy tells us how people are coping.
Heat alerts now impacting more than 75 million people from Oregon to Arizona to Georgia. At least 14 people have died in the sweltering temperatures in the South.
Have you ever experienced heat like this before?
No. In Atlanta, a cooling center opened to get people out of the scorching temperatures. And in Tennessee, first responders are encouraging people who go outside to stay hydrated.
I be all over Nashville and I see a lot of dehydration.
At the Jersey Shore, people flocking to the beach to beat the heat. And where it's raining, it's not exactly a welcome relief. A torrential downpour hitting Chicago, up to 3 inches of rain falling, stranding drivers, delaying trains, forcing interstates to close. It also halted the completion of Saturday's NASCAR Xfinity Series race in downtown Chicago. The city has had more rain this weekend than May and June combined. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
Passengers trying to fly to their destinations are hitting a roadblock this holiday weekend. The website FlightAware says at least 5,000 flights have experienced delays, while another 600 were canceled on Sunday. Strong storms from the Rockies through the Ohio and Tennessee River valleys and into the mid-Atlantic are to blame for the delays. AAA has predicted travel during the holiday weekend will break records. More than 50 million people are expected to hit the road and fly over these next few days. United Airlines is hoping for better travel days for its passengers and to avoid a repeat of the cancellations and delays it experienced last week. United CEO Scott Kirby says the airline is working with the FAA and Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg to make improvements. Bad weather in the Northeast coupled with FAA staffing shortages led to hundreds of flights canceled or delayed, especially at Newark International Airport. Kirby says he's had productive talks with the FAA and Buttigieg and says some changes are in the works that include updating and improving technology, working with the Port Authority to get more gates at the airport, and balancing departures and arrivals better at Newark. United Airlines CEO is apologizing for some of the worst optics ever from an executive. Wednesday, Scott Kirby flew from New Jersey to Denver aboard a private jet. This was during a time when his airline canceled more than 3,000 flights, leaving tens of thousands of travelers stranded. The airport Kirby used in New Jersey is less than 17 miles from Newark Liberty International, which is United's largest hub and the center of its meltdown. He issued a memo Friday admitting taking a private jet was the wrong decision because it was insensitive to customers waiting to get home. Kirby then promised to do better in the future. Earlier in the week, Kirby blamed the FAA for the flight cancellations. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg disputed that, saying United was mostly responsible. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, imagine if you managed to win the lottery only for someone else to make off with your jackpot. Well, that was the reality for one Massachusetts man, but now it looks like he's finally getting his rightful winnings.
A new roof looks great. A new roof with new gutters looks amazing. With Arrow Roofing, amazing is now more affordable than ever. Get 25% off gutters with your new re-roof. Did we mention our 50-year roof warranty at no extra cost? Don't miss this limited time offer. Give Arrow Roofing a call today.
It's the Ford Big Deal 4th of July sales event. Choose from big deals and great rates on new trucks and SUVs, now through July 5th. Lease F-150 for just $399 a month for 36 months with $750 trade assist cash and $54.49 due at signing. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Whether you're looking to add a splash of color to your home, planting your very own vegetable garden, or expanding your dream landscape, Queen's Gate Gardens is the place to go this summer. Queen's Gate Gardens in Richland, let's grow together.
Rick's Custom Fencing and Decking was proud to take part in the Great American Flag Swap. Our commitment to quality craftsmanship, superior service, and community support is a reflection of our love for this great nation. Rick's Fencing and Decking thanks you for joining us in honoring our veterans and all who serve.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe in the healing power of a new smile, the way it makes you look and feel, the way a smile lights up a room, so people can see the best version of you. Which is why we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Scan the QR code to learn more or visit affordabledentures.com.
Go ahead and smile.
Time for a new roof? Let M&M Roofing replace it with a product so good you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with a limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again.
With the heat and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency.
Plus, receive $1,000 off your new roof when you schedule by the end of July. So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
Hey fans, it's Eric the Peanut Guy from your Tri-City Dust Devils. Your Dust Devils are back Wednesday, June 28th through Monday, July 3rd. Come out for a weekend full of fireworks. Saturday, July 1st, we'll light up the night sky thanks to Benton Franklin Orthopedic Associates. Then Monday, July 3rd, in celebration of Independence Day, we'll have a one-of-a-kind fireworks display, courtesy of U.S. Cellular. For tickets, visit DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It'll blow you away.
It's the Ford Big Deal 4th of July sales event. Choose from big deals and great rates on new trucks and SUVs, now through July 5th. Lease F-150 for just $399 a month for 36 months with $750 trade assist cash and $54.49 due at signing. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Portion of KFKV sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Time right now is 5:26. Welcome back. A lottery winner finally got his jackpot after someone else tried to cash in on his luck. Massachusetts State Lotto officials presented Jack Little with his $3 million check on Friday. Little had bought the ticket from a Lakeville liquor store back in January, but accidentally left it behind.
Unable to find the ticket, Little assumed it was lost. Days later, two clerks who worked at the liquor store tried to cash in the winning ticket, but appeared to be torn and burned.
And that led to an investigation, and surveillance video from the store confirmed that the pair had not purchased the winning ticket. They are now facing charges in connection with the case.
Wow.
Well, I'm glad he got his money after all, but
exactly.
I would be pretty furious if someone was trying to steal my lottery winnings.
100%. And $3 million is not a little amount of money.
It's not a little amount.
No. Also not a little amount our heat that we're going to be getting today. Oh my goodness. It's a hot day ahead of us. Nothing that we haven't been experiencing though. If we take a live look outside right now in Pasco, we see a beautiful clear morning. We're going to have more of those conditions coming up and a little bit of haze. I'll have your first alert weather forecast on the way.
And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, another mass shooting on American soil after two people were killed in a shooting that broke out at a block party in Baltimore. And 7 people were injured in a shooting at a Kansas nightclub over the weekend. Some of them hurt as they were being trampled by fleeing crowds.
In today's Tech Bites, limits on Twitter. Elon Musk has announced a cap on how many tweets users can read each day. Existing unverified accounts get 1,000, while those that are new get 500. Meantime, those who have paid for a verified account get 10,000. And new health features could be coming to your headphones. Bloomberg reports a future generation of Apple's AirPods will be able to check for potential hearing issues and determine your body's temperature. No word on when the new hardware could be released. And Spotify is said to be looking at adding full-length music videos. According to reports, the company is exploring potential partners. Right now, video on Spotify is limited to GIFs, podcasts, and storytelling clips. Music videos might help it compete with Apple and YouTube. Those are your Tech Bites. I'm Rhiannon Alley. Have a great day.
I'm a bear. I'm coming out of hibernation after the best nap of my life. And Papa is hungry. And while you're hitting the trail, I'm hitting your cooler. Oh, cheddar! I've got a hot dog bun! And your cut rate car insurance might not pay for all of this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me. Roar!
New Emergency Crystals pop and fizz when you throw them back. And who doesn't love a good throwback? New Emergency Crystals. Throw it back.
You've evolved. You've changed.
so have we. That's why new Dove Body Wash now has 24-hour renewing micro moisture for continuous care. New Dove Body Wash. Change is beautiful.
A mass shooting at an annual block party in Baltimore left 2 people dead and 30 others injured. And 2 people were injured after being trampled by people attempting to flee a shooting that broke out in a Kansas nightclub.
And it's a hot start to our week, but it's just getting hotter. We're going to get ready for the day and our dry and hazy 4th of July for tomorrow. That's coming up.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest. On your side.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
And I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
Now, Riley, we've been talking about the 4th a lot, and one thing that we do know is, like you said, it's going to be very hot, so hopefully people are going to be really careful with their fireworks.
100%. Some dry conditions as well. Luckily, we're not going to be as windy as we saw last week, which is going to help bring down that fire danger just a little bit, so that's a good thing. If we take a live look outside in Pasco, it is a beautiful morning. The sun is rising to start our day. And oh my goodness, I'm just ready for the day to officially start. If we take a look at what's ahead, we've got some fire danger that is still relevant across most of our areas as we are still experiencing that very hot and very dry conditions. But luckily we have lower wind today as opposed to last week where we had more severe fire danger. Got a hot and hazy day ahead of us and for the 4th of July as well. If we take a look at our radar, there's not a whole lot going on right now. Again, we've got a very clear day today, very beautiful skies that are ahead, though some haze on the way. If we take a look at our temperatures right now, mostly upper 50s, some lower 50s, Tri-Cities, Hermiston, and Ellensburg. So a little bit cool as you start your day today. 91 for the Yakima area. We're going to be seeing some haze in the Tri-Cities at 93. And in Walla Walla, we're going to be seeing 92 and hazy as well. I'll get you prepared for your 4th of July in your full forecast. That's coming up.
Another deadly mass shooting in America. 2 people killed and dozens others injured at a block party in Baltimore, Maryland. Yesterday morning, the urgent manhunt underway in search for answers. The incident as at least 7 people were hurt during a nightclub shooting in Wichita, Kansas. John I. Wright reports.
People are devastated after hearing about the mass shooting which took place at the Brooklyn Day event over the holiday weekend.
This tragic incident is another glaring, unfortunate example of the deep issues of violence in Baltimore, in Maryland, in this country, and particularly gun violence.
A total of 30 people were shot. At least 20 of those people were able to get themselves to area hospitals. 9 people had to be taken by ambulance. 18-year-old Aaliyah Gonzalez died at the scene. One of the victims taken to the hospital. 20-year-old Kylis Fagbemi also passed away.
Couldn't believe the numbers. You know, it was frightening, and whew, just went straight into prayer, you know, protection for this community.
Officials say the age range of the victims is as young as 13 to 32. They say 15 of the victims shot were under the age of 18. City leaders say this community hasn't gotten much support in the past.
Brooklyn has forever and always been a neglected community, and this is not the time for us to forget them now.
This community has been deprived for a long time. It needs help.
Over the next 45 days, the city plans to help neighbors heal after this tragic event, providing physical, mental, and emotional support to whoever needs it. We spoke to Pastor Darrell Holmes, who says it's important for the community to know they have support even outside of a tragedy. Members of his church praying with the community and sharing an important message.
If you have hard feelings or anything against somebody, why don't you reach out to those that can help you and support you so we can unify as a culture and as a nation and as a community once and for all. Let's come together and stop this senseless killing.
The investigation is ongoing, but so far officials say they are convinced there's more than one shooter, given the different types of bullet casings found on the scene.
There is definitely more than one. We don't know exactly how many, but we do know more than one person was shooting. Detectives, federal partners are still looking for evidence, and we'll continue to look for evidence until we find everything that we need to prosecute and arrest these individuals.
As they continue to search for the suspects, police are asking people who know anything to share it.
But folks who have information, come forward. Don't just rely on the Baltimore Police Department and our federal partners to solve this crime.
As of now, there are still at least 9 people in the hospital, 3 who are in critical condition. And at least 7 people were wounded in a Kansas nightclub shooting. Police in Wichita say the shooting happened in the Old Town Entertainment District late Saturday night. Authorities also say 2 people were hurt from being trampled as crowds of people tried to leave the scene. There were no fatalities. One person who police say is believed to be one of the shooters has been detained.
Alcohol and firearms do not mix. There's going to be an intensive investigation. We're going to find out how firearms got into this club and who is responsible for bringing them in there.
Where you stand on gun control may depend on the color of your skin. A new Pew Research Center survey found Black adults are the most likely to support stricter gun laws. 77% of them said they are needed. 74% of Asian adults said the same, followed by 68% of Hispanics. Just 51% of white adults said they want tighter gun control. Overall, 58% of Americans support tighter restrictions on firearms. Riley Fitzgerald is here with a look at your forecast.
Well, it is a hot day today with some haze on the way from the weekend's wildfires. More details about what to expect are coming up in your First Alert weather forecast.
And hotel workers in Los Angeles are just the latest to strike as numerous unions across different industries are taking to the picket line.
I'm the news Bachelorette! Woo! Watch tonight on Apple Valley News Now, sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health's Dermatology Center in Benton City.
Rick's Custom Fencing and Decking was proud to take part in the Great American Flag Swap. Our commitment to quality craftsmanship, superior service, and community support is a reflection of our love for this great nation. Rick's Fencing and Decking thanks you for joining us in honoring our veterans and all who serve.
This may look like an action-adventure movie, but it's a Nissan sales event ad. Things are heating up. Good thing this Rogue has the most standard safety features in its class. Our competitors can't say that.
Get 0% financing for 36 months on select Rogue trims.
Hurry. These epic offers won't last forever.
Smoke City for Less is your one-stop shop in Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, West Richland, and Hermiston. Every location is conveniently located. And now, Smoke City for Less Hermiston has relocated to North 1st Street by AutoZone. An easy turnoff, $3.95 and you are there. For the lowest prices and largest selection of vape mods, the best batteries, tobacco products, Kratom, and specialty products too. Open 7 days a week, 5 locations, Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, West Richland, and the new location in Hermiston, off $3.95. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
Homeowners, Washington is moving to renewable power. Consider an investment in green energy. Rooftop solar with Solar Power Northwest, a true one-stop shop. Solar Power Northwest, a better way to solar.
Sweetie pie?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm afraid this closet is full. Do you really need all of these shirts?
I was waiting until I could fit into them again.
And how's that going?
Well, not so well.
This closet isn't getting any bigger. How about we make some space?
I guess I could pick a few out and
Good.
Donate them to Goodwill.
Your donations to Goodwill support our local Employment Connection Center, a free walk-in job search assistance program.
Good job. Goodwill.
When Fred's advertises it, we've got it. Fred's warehouses are loaded with inventory. When your fridge stops working, you need a new one and you need it now. Fred's has them in stock. The box stores never have this much inventory on hand. You can wait weeks for delivery. At Fred's, get your new appliance the next day. Fred's always has the guaranteed lowest price and shows you competitors' prices on our price tags. Fred's Appliance. We sell appliances, only appliances.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
Welcome back. Getting room service might take a little longer than usual for some travelers in California this July 4th holiday. And there's another standoff which could play havoc with the entertainment industry for at least the next few months. John Lawrence reports.
Roughly 15,000 employees at 65 major hotels in the Los Angeles area walked off the job Sunday and are on strike. The union representing the workers say they've been in talks since April over issues including an immediate $5 per hour raise and better health care and retirement benefits.
All of this stuff is happening with the backdrop of these hotels making so much money. A lot of them now are making more money in revenue than they were in 2019.
Among the hotels being affected by the strike, the W Hollywood, Beverly Hilton, Sheraton Grand, and the LA Grand.
During the pandemic, we were called essential workers. Now there's no pandemic. Employers think we are not essential anymore, and they think they can run without us, but we all know that's not true.
A Marriott spokesperson released a statement saying it will work toward a fair labor agreement and have protocols in place to keep the doors open. Speaking of strikes,
we're SAG-AFTRA strong in solidarity with the WGA.
Plans for thousands of actors to join the picket line against studios and streaming services are now on hold until July 12th. But if things don't get worked out by then,
you're going to start seeing a big drop-off if the actors take to the streets in new shows on both the traditional networks and the streamers, and you're going to see some of your ceremonies, like the Emmys, go dark.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
If the Screen Actors Guild, American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, does eventually go on strike, they would join 11,000 members of the Writers Guild of America who have already been on strike for 2 months. Social media site Twitter is apparently restricting site access to logged-in account holders. Before these new restrictions, anyone could pull up the website and view users' public posts. Now users hit a page telling them to log in or create an account. It was not immediately clear whether the change was intentional or a glitch in the system. Twitter has not commented. The company has seen its share of challenges since billionaire Elon Musk acquired the social media platform last year, including a loss of major advertisers. Coming up, a wildfire on the west side has fire officials concerned as the quickly moving blaze prompts evacuation warnings. And we'll return with a look at your first alert weather forecast. That's next.
This is Broadway's Rock of Ages Band. July 21st at Legends Casino Hotel.
Warning, your air conditioner unit needs service. Would you like me to call Bruce?
Yes, call Bruce.
Thanks to today's modern technology, it's never been easier to call Bruce Heating and Air. When your AC unit needs serviced, call Bruce.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get this party started.
Just make sure you call the right Bruce.
Now through September 30th, receive rebates up to $2,250 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Bruce Heating and Air.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe in the healing power of a new smile, the way it makes you look and feel, the way a smile lights up a room, so people can see the best version of you. Which is why we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Scan the QR code to learn more, or visit affordabledentures.com.
Go ahead and smile.
Ooh, someone just got the new DQ Cake Batter Cookie Dough Blizzard. All that DQ soft serve cake batter flavor, confetti cookie dough pieces, and signature sprinkles. Dad, you said you'd wait until you got home before digging in.
I never said that.
Pretty sure you did. Ooh, cue the confetti.
That's cold.
Because the new DQ Cake Batter Cookie Dough Blizzard won't be here forever. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good. Get it in the app.
Pasco's Grand Old 4th of July celebration. July 4th Tuesday fun begins at Memorial Park with a Kiwanis breakfast at 7, and the Grand Old 4th of July parade returns with a new extended route at 10. The Camp Patriot Show and Shine at noon with a cardboard regatta at 1. And the free Grand Old 4th of July fireworks show is at Pasco Sporting Complex at 10 that evening. More activities info at PascoGO4.com. That's PascoGO4.com.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Shop early and save this Tuesday as we celebrate the 4th of July with special hours at your local More Furniture. All our latest styles for every room to celebrate this summer. We have the looks you've been waiting for in stock and on sale. At More Furniture, value meets style every day. And with additional sale pricing store-wide, our prices are unbeatable. Find huge savings during the 4th of July sale with special hours Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. only at More Furniture for less.
Buds and Blossoms 2 in Richland, servicing the full Tri-Cities. We design custom arrangements for birthdays, weddings, funerals, and just because. Stop into Buds and Blossoms 2, home of the Big White Dogs, at 1310 Jadwin, Richland.
And now, KEPKView First Alert Weather with forecaster Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Monday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day so far. We're taking a live look outside in Pasco right now. We've got a couple of clouds that are making their way over the Tri-Cities right now, but other than that, we've got a very clear day that's ahead of us. We've also got some fire danger still relevant, especially after this weekend. We had several wildfires burning across our areas. We've got low wind, though, which is going to help first responders, but we've got no rain. Again, it's very, very dry for the next couple of days. Got a hot and hazy 3rd and 4th of July for you. If we take a look, we've got a fire weather warning for today in the Grant County area. That's happening until tonight at 11 o'clock. That's not quite a red flag warning, but a fire weather warning, which will be a warning for first responders to make them aware of the fire danger in our areas. We take a look at our temperatures right now, mostly 50s across the entire region, upper 50s in the Yakima Valley, 50 degrees in Ellensburg, in the Mid-Columbia, sticking around the mid-50s, 59 at Hanford, and 54 across the Walla Walla Valley. If we take a look at our futurecast, there's nothing to pause about on our futurecast right now because we've got mostly clear conditions for the rest of today. Into tomorrow, just a few scattered clouds, and into our Wednesday, again, just another very, very clear day ahead of us. If we take a look at our temps for today, upper 80s, lower 90s across the Yakima Valley. In the Mid-Columbia, also seeing upper 80s and lower 90s. And in the Walla Walla area, we're seeing upper 80s and lower 90s as well. So across all of our regions, very, very similar weather conditions. If we take a look at our temps for this evening, we're going to be dropping about 30 degrees from our highs today into the upper 50s and lower 60s. So still a very warm, clear evening, but it's going to be a little cooler than we see today. If we take a look at our wind speeds, mostly pretty low around our areas. A lot of single digits, just a couple double digits around the Toppenish, Goldendale area. So wind right now staying pretty light. If we take a look at our 7-day forecast, got to be seeing some haze tomorrow in Yakima, getting up to the upper 90s by the end of the week, settling back down, starting in the lower 90s, raising up. Our overnight lows are also staying pretty warm in the mid 60s later on this week. In the Tri-Cities, a lot of haze, especially to start out our work week. Tomorrow, 4th of July, we're also going to be seeing some haze as well across all of our regions. We're going to be seeing the upper 60s for our overnight lows, especially as we get into the triple digits later on this Thursday and Friday. Very hot days, some very warm nights as well for the Tri-Cities. In the Walla Walla area, again, more haze. This is coming from a lot of wildfires across our areas. Overnight lows are staying pretty warm as well. Beautiful couple of days that are ahead of us, but we do have some haze across a lot of our areas. Tomorrow, 4th of July, haze across all of our areas caused by those wildfires. But again, dry conditions and very, very warm for your next couple of days. Jill, I will send it back to you.
Thank you, Riley. A rapidly moving fire on the west side is triggering evacuations after consuming several structures. Jeffrey Lindblom has the story.
I was at home packing and I looked out my window and saw a big flume When she saw what you're seeing from her nearby home, Angie Shelton called her daughter, Jaden, who then called the Skamania County Sheriff's non-emergency line and learned her mom had to get out of there, and fast.
My stomach hurts.
Angie says she's lost a home to a fire in the past and grabbed the things that count, but had to leave some things behind.
Just knowing that she got out safe and everything else can be replaced. I love you.
The fire drew onlookers, some reminded of fires in the past.
Unfortunately, it's same thing, another year. It's what we have every year, it seems like.
Crews say the flames have already taken out some structures and are threatening nearby homes.
Definitely a community of people up there, so it'll be really sad to see, if houses do go.
Some in the thick of the flames had firefighters knocking at their doors, telling them to get out, while others got phone calls.
Immediate evacuation for your area. Wildfire is continuing to spread.
Authorities are directing those affected to the Skamania County Fairgrounds where the Red Cross is set up and ready to help evacuees.
If you're out there and you need shelter from this fire, we're welcome to have you.
Rafael Rodriguez and his family are some of the people seeking shelter. He says he was at work when his in-laws were greeted by firefighters at their front door due to the approaching flames.
Which was like right next to our house, so they rushed everyone out, and they were in a hurry, kind of yelling, like not really giving them an option, because it's a fire,
When he got off work, he had nowhere to go. He says he never thought he and his family would wind up in this position. Says he's in shock. Feels like this is just one thing after another.
Last month I lost my mom, so now this going on, it feels like, I just can't catch a break, you kind of feel it, just bam, get smacked in the face again, so it's tough.
Through these tough times, he's happy that he can lean on his family, who he says, despite the uncertainty, is full of laughs.
It's a struggle, it's a challenge, but life without challenges is easy, but you really won't do much, As long as I got my wife and them, everything will be all right.
When we come back, they say there are few things more American than baseball. So a few brand new American citizens celebrated their naturalization at one of the most iconic baseball fields in American cinema.
Come on, ideas, people.
Spicy sauced and loaded chicken sando, curly fries, taco, Sprite,
and a baked brownie. You dig?
I was just gonna say that.
Same.
My munchie meal, only at Jack in the Box.
Watch me. Watch me tumble, jump, and soar. When our squad is on point, we own the floor. Dazzling stunts and dances are my jam. Pain once caused issues, but they had a plan. A life-changing brace with no surgery to fear. Activity without limits, one more reason to cheer. Watch me. Industry-leading scoliosis treatment at Shriners Children's. The most amazing care anywhere.
Every 15 minutes, someone is involved in a semi-truck collision in the U.S. Whatever the cause, big trucks mean big crashes, resulting in serious, even fatal injuries, large medical bills, and loss of wages. If you've been injured in a crash with a big rig, call Abeta Nelson Injury Law today. We've handled the most big truck accidents in Central Washington over the last 40 years, recovering millions for our clients. Abeta Nelson, we take your injury personally.
Hey fans, it's Eric the Peanut Guy from your Tri-City Dust Devils. Your Dust Devils are back Wednesday, June 28th through Monday, July 3rd. Come out for a weekend full of fireworks. Saturday, July 1st, we'll light up the night sky thanks to Benton Franklin Orthopedic Associates. Then Monday, July 3rd, in celebration of Independence Day, we'll have a one-of-a-kind fireworks display, courtesy of U.S. Cellular. For tickets, visit DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It'll blow you away.
Who did you let down today? Your wife? Your kids? Well, how about yourself? Take a look in the mirror. If you're tired of your drug and alcohol problem, you need to fix the problem, and right now, before you hurt or kill yourself, or worse yet, somebody else. Call the addiction specialist now at the Reset Addiction Treatment Helpline. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We'll find you the right treatment regardless of your financial situation. When you call right now, you'll speak to a recovering addict who understands what you're going through right now. Let us help you break your addiction to drug and alcohol before it's too late. This call is completely confidential and free. So take 5 minutes of your time and call us right now. We're here answering the phone. I promise it'll change your life.
Call 800-795-1262. That's 800-795-1262. Again, 800-795-1262.
Hey, Snoop, wrong commercial.
Where we going, Jack? Now that's a munchy meal.
You could also swap that ultimate cheeseburger for a spicy chicken sandwich.
For real?
For real.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Build your own munchy meal, only at Jack in the Box.
Stacy Lee, Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather. Watch tonight.
Welcome back, everyone. We're taking a look close to home. This morning we have widespread haze across a lot of our regions today and into the 4th of July. In the Ellensburg area, we are seeing the upper 80s and the lower 90s for the Ellensburg area. We're seeing clear and sunny in the Yakima Valley, mostly the lower 90 degrees. We do see an upper 80s right up there in the northwest. And the Mid-Columbia is also seeing some hazy and sunny conditions today, lower 90s across the map. In the Walla Walla area and the Blues, we're seeing mostly upper 80s, a lot of lower 90s on the map. Again, very hazy day. That's a look close to home.
Well, they say there are few things more American than baseball. So a few brand new American citizens chose to celebrate their naturalization at one of the most recognized baseball fields in cinema. Brian Tabak reports.
Rain Saturday forced a U.S. naturalization ceremony to move inside a building at the Field of Dreams movie site, where 26 people gained their U.S. citizenship in front of friends and family. Miguel Burgos is one of them.
It's to be free to, have every right out there, and I don't know, just feels good.
Burgos says his family moved to California in the 80s when he was a child. He later moved to Cedar Rapids in his early teenage years.
I attended Washington High School, Kirkwood, and then I graduated from Mercy.
Burgos says he started the process of becoming a citizen a few months ago, but says the process takes time. For him, getting this is about making sure he has all of the rights of being an American.
It's just a long road. It's a lot of processes and a lot of waiting and stuff.
Despite having not seen the movie Field of Dreams until Saturday morning,
it's an awesome movie. I recommend it.
He says hosting it here holds just that much more of a special meaning.
How more American can you get than baseball,
Ceremonies like this are often held in museums, libraries, and schools to celebrate a long road to becoming a citizen. These 26 people came to America from 15 different countries to become U.S. citizens at the Field of Dreams movie site.
I can't think of anything more American than becoming a citizen at the Field of Dreams on a baseball field.
Freedoms, Burgos says, will be life-changing for him and his family.
It means a little bit more freedom. I'm able to vote and do other things I wasn't before. I'm able to travel anywhere and makes things easier.
In Dyersville, Brian Tabak, KCRG TV9 News.
Oh, well, congratulations to them. And I love that that one man said that he hadn't seen the movie until Saturday morning, but it sounds like he watched it just in time to really appreciate where he was.
Exactly. He recommends it.
Yes.
And yes, baseball, amazing. Here in the Tri-Cities, our Alyssa Warner got to throw out the first pitch at a Dust Devils game this weekend. So they look like they had a lot of fun. Got to enjoy that this weekend. And a beautiful day, I think it was on Saturday when that happened, a beautiful day as well. If we take a live look outside in Pasco right now, there's the Giza Stadium where the Dust Devils play, and a beautiful day. We've got a little bit of clouds. I'll have a look at what to expect for the rest of your day coming up.
Plus, firefighters worked all through the weekend in order to get a fire in Kittitas County under control. And another fire broke out in Kennewick, prompting a